Good morning, everyone. Kitty Foss here, your storytelling astrologist, reader of the stars for July 1st, 2025. I'm just going to do July 1st and July in general today. I'm going to be talking a lot about this particular month. This month has a great alignment. In the center of the month, there is right after the new moon, something called a bowl. Actually, the name is, and you can look this up, Barebolt Bowl. That's an astrologer who died in 2018, 98 years old, I think, who had some pretty well-known predictions that came to happen. And the last one is about this mid-century, this mid-month of July 2026. And that great awareness will point back to this particular astrological event. He predicted things like the pandemic, things that have had great alignment shaking up. When things are in a bowl, things go into the bowl and they're shooken up. And Jupiter, the planet that has just moved into Leo yesterday, Jupiter, the planet of expansion and truth and learning, is now in the sign of ourselves. And this bowl is primarily fire and air. It's fire and air energy, very masculine, but it's divine masculine that is leading to a similar pattern that comes next year, which is the embodiment of the divine feminine. So let's pay attention this month. What comes into alignment? And take a look at what you understand about the divine masculine, because it is a corresponding energy always of giving, receiving, and the great cycle. So we started the day with a Capricorn moon, and this Capricorn moon moved void, of course, at 7:51 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and at 3:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it moves into Aquarius, the energy of what the vision, this alignment of the vision, is going to be. By the way, today's Canada Day. Happy Canada Day. So we have two oppositions that happen. Oh, by the way, all of these are happening, though, while the moon is in, until the very last one, while the moon is in Capricorn. There's an opposition that steps forth with our Jupiter energy, newly in Leo, and our Mercury energy, also, that is really asking us to pay attention. Mercury, that is retrograde in Cancer. So very much about this opposition, finding the balance of what we're learning about ourselves, what is expanding about ourselves, the truths coming forward about ourselves, and the communication we are learning to nurture, being who we are, not in an alignment that I'm a righteous aligned person, but in the alignment that is just me. Remember, your world only exists. You are a feeling being who thinks in your head, and it should be empowering you in this alignment to let go of the illusions and be who you are. We also have our energy of Chiron that moved into Taurus. So it very much is about grounding yourself in all this authenticity that you've understood, and allowing that grounding for others, nurturing and cherishing your values and the values others have. And with these oppositions, specifically today, finding your voice and your truth among them, not in a way to attack, though. And that's something that we are learning and evolving. And whatever's coming in the middle of July, this is a piece of it. And then as that moon moves into Aquarius, 3:33 p.m. again, Eastern Standard Time, it moves into a beautiful trine with both the lower, I'm going to say the denser expression of technology and the expanded expression of technological energies. Our Uranus, the Great Awakening in Gemini, and our Mars energy that is asking us to align our will with all those levels. So we have Mercury working today, and we have Uranus. And that Mars energy is asking us to align our will with what that visionary internal energy that is stepping forth. Because Mercury is retrograde, be very aware of electronics and what it's asking you to pause on. My whole phone is blowing up because in Florida, I guess we have an outage in my area. So it's quite interesting to see that communication is down, and yet I'm here expressing it. I cannot express enough how much this July is the accumulation of the last year and a half of all of these major shifts and the foot soldier energy that is coming forth. In other words, to walk our path, to walk in a harmony, in a rhythm, in a cadence with what we're being asked to evolve. I'm Kitty Foss. I will be back tomorrow, July 2nd. Blessings on this July. Join me, will you?